Welcome back, everybody. So tonight probably going to be a fairly quick video, but this is pretty much the key to this whole project. So we could put this in with factory manifolds, non-turbo, pretty much everything. But without this wouldn't happen. So as you guys know, we are keeping the rest of the drivetrain, turbo 350, drive shaft, and axle for now. This is going to allow us to do that. So I am very excited for this piece. Package says it is 13 pounds. That's pretty impressive when you're going to see this. So we're just going to go ahead and open it. This is FabBot Fabrication Company. They make what I think look like a lot of super nice pieces. Like I said, I'm really excited for this one, so we will see how it looks in person. So, as the title and everything else I'm sure you already gathered, this is the 2JZ to Turbo 350, Turbo 400 adapter plate. So, personally packaged. Thank you for choosing FabBot. Got a sticker. Sweet. This is so far the most expensive part of this whole ordeal. Just to be expected, to be honest. And it was still cheaper than a lot of the options out there. And it is more complete. Stickers and candy. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and get you in here. Alright, so we got something in here. Not quite sure what it is yet. Ooh. This right here is literally the whole adapter. So, dowels for the trans. Looks a lot smaller when it's not in the car, But yeah, we got dowels for the trans. You got the trans holes. And then these holes around here go on the engine. So super light, obviously, billet. Very, very nice piece. So we got that. Got ARP hardware. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the flywheel bolts. And then these are the bolts for the adapter to the 2JZ, I believe. And then you use your regular GM bolts for the trans. And speaking of using regular GM stuff, with this adapter, we will be utilizing a factory style GM torque converter. So, saves a lot of issues there. A lot of these adapters require a custom torque converter made by only that company. Kind of a cash grab, honestly. But I understand, I guess. But this, we can use basically any GM style torque converter we want, and that will allow us to change stalls. We can buy another torque converter real quick, easy if we need to, change the stall in it, and slap it in and be good to go. So that is super nice. Very well packaged. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. So, that is super nice. So, as you can see, it's got the factory 2J style ring gear, like that has right there. So you can keep the factory 2JZ starter and all that good stuff. But it has the provisions for a GM torque converter. So basically, it's gonna all sit like so. Bolts. So it doesn't look like much for the expense, but that is super, super nice. Very, very happy with that. But basically, obviously we won't deal with this quite yet, but this piece right here will let us fab up the 2JZ, or mock up the 2JZ in the car, and we can figure out if the pan's gonna work. Probably not. We can figure out how we need to make our mounts. We'll probably just honestly make some of those here. We got some stuff laying around. We got some metal. We got some tubing. We can make that work. That ain't no big thing. And then we can kind of get it how we want it in the car. And if we have to figure out something for a pan, that will let us know what we're working with room-wise. Sterling Lovelady has a 68 2JZ Chevelle, which is basically the same chassis as this car, and he cut quite a bit out of the crossmember, and he has a rear sump pan. This is a front sump, which honestly I'm not quite sure yet if it's going to help us or hurt us. It looks like it could honestly clear in front of the crossmember, but we have steering up there, so I'm not quite sure. Probably not going to be able to use it, to be honest, but I do have an idea in mind to be able to figure out a pan solution for this if we need to. So some point fairly soon I would like to yank this engine out and get this mocked up in here and see what we're dealing with, and once we do that, fuel system and wiring harness. Before we yank this out, I do want to go through the 2JZ just visually, make sure everything looks okay, make sure we're not dealing with something that's completely trashed or blown up, because honestly I haven't really looked that hard into it, and I probably should have by now, but hey, I'm excited. Maybe we'll go ahead and at least pop the valve covers off this. So I'm gonna get that set up. Let's just do that real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and pop these valve covers off. See what we're working with here. Hoping that everything inside here is nice and clean. Don't have to worry about nothing. I would also, I don't know if I'm going to get around to it quite yet, but I would like to swap this to little memento. I would like to swap this to a single coil on plug style ignition. As you can tell right now, it's basically got 3 coils, and each coil fires 2 cylinders, which is pretty common. I have an older Toyota pickup that's got a 3.4 V6 in it, and it's the same way. It's got coils on one side, and they feed the other side, so pretty common. But for performance slash looks, aesthetics, you know, stuff like that, it would be nice to have single coils in here. But that's not super urgent, and we probably won't do that right away. Like I said, we're just kind of doing this to take a look, make sure there's nothing super obvious that's wrong or anything like that. So exhaust side looks super good, very, very happy. The gaskets look fairly new, to be honest. Oh yeah. Inside, the valve cover looks super nice. I'll get the other one off here. Same thing. Super, super good. Good looking. Minimal wear, nothing that looks bad. All looks pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, everything looks very, very nice. All the buckets look good. Everything looks like it's been moving okay. There's clean oil up here. So this is a cam sensor here. You see the cam's got little notches in it. So yeah. All the caps look good. Very, very happy with that. Very pleased. So that's kind of a relief, to be honest. I wasn't quite sure what we'd be getting into, but that looks really, really good. Spark plug holes and everything like that. Nothing out of the ordinary. So we're gonna go ahead and slap the valve covers back on, just so they're on and we know it, and go from there. But like I said, I know it's gonna be kind of a short video, but pretty excited, not gonna lie. We got some more stuff going on the Nova. We got floor pan, or not floor pan, we have trunk pan patches all done up. We got 1, 2, 3 spots to patch there, nothing crazy. So we got that one be coming out soon, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So hoping to stay on the timeline of a video a week, and maybe 2 if possible. But I'm hoping to get moving right along on both of these projects, because both of these need to be driving by, well, this one needs to be driving as soon as possible, because when it's nice, I want to drive it. And that one, we're basically on an interior wait. So once we get interior figured out and done, the rest of it's going to be quick and easy, and that one will be going hopefully by this summer, because I would like to have Dad driving that this year, ideally. Pretty sure that's, well, can't really say that. I was gonna say it's the first billet car piece I've ever had, but I've spent a lot of money on billet parts in my life, and this is probably the only very functioning piece I've had. Usually they're big wheels or something like that. But super cool. Very happy with this. Like I said, go check out FabBot Fabrication. They have a ton of other things, not just 2JZ stuff. They got LS stuff. They got LS to CD009 adapters. They got LS to AR5 stuff. All kinds of things. And all of it looks super, super nice. They were awesome to deal with. And no complaints. We waited probably an extra week because they were waiting on 4 of the 8 ARP bolts for the flywheel. Not their fault. They just couldn't get them. So they finally got those. I think pretty sure they next dated it because yesterday or the day before they told me that they were getting it out. So got it to me as quick as they could after the fact of that. And yeah, super happy with them. Go check them out. And yeah, we will see you back very soon. Thanks for watching. Like, share, do all that good stuff if you want. We appreciate it. We'll see you very soon.
Sky's not the limit, it's just the beginning.